ஓகே சார் சொல்றேன் சார்.
Good morning, guys. Welcome to this session. I hope you would have enjoyed the atmospheric condition because the outside is completely drizzling. So the week, that hot temperature has completely comes down. Now you can feel the pleasant and the blossom atmosphere. I hope you would enjoy that. See, the last week, just I have shared the detailed brainstorming session. Then I asked you to come with the exact the answer for that particular the topic. I hope you would have just Google it out and you would have come out with some sort of like
Sir, full screen.
you would have yeah,
Sir, sorry for
okay.
interruption. Full screen,
இப்போ
sir.
தெரியுதுங்களா சார்?
Okay, sir. Correct,
So
sir.
you would have come out with the exact answer because the last week also just we have made a detailed discussion about this the particular brainstorming session. Then regarding that we had a detailed debate also during our classroom session. I hope this is the right time to just disclose the answer for this particular question. Then similarly, as myself and Barney sir promised, we are planning to disclose the prize winners of this the active participant in that particular session. Jai Krishna, are you there?
Sir.
Yes, sir. You can note down the names which I am going to dictate now.
Okay, sir.
So based on that, because six of them have actually participated in that particular brainstorming session.
Okay,
So before that, just I would like to share the proper explanation about the Newton first law and the Newton second law, because these two law, in order to make yourself to thoroughly understand this particular diagram, you should have to explore yourself with the Newton first law and the Newton second law. What is that Newton first law? Whenever the mass in the stationary location, unless or otherwise, this is the colloquial manner we can explain the Newton first law. Unless or otherwise, the external force is applied over that body. You can't move that body from one location to another location. That is the Newton first law. That is a simple explanation about the Newton first law. Whereas in the Newton second law, when the body in with some acceleration, okay, when the body is in with some acceleration, or the particle is in with some acceleration, unless or otherwise the external force is applied over that body, you cannot stop that body with that your normal force. This is that the proper the colloquial explanation of the Newton's second law. You might have heard about, you might have studied about those kind of laws in your school stage as well as in your during your study of the first semester of engineering mechanics as well as the strength of material and kinematics of machinery. Now, as I told you, the particular person, see, you can see, I'm just moving the cursor over this diagram. You can just I'm going to highlight the person. This person is standing inside that body. Let us assume that the particular bus is traveling at the speed of 60 kilometers per hour, or whatever you say, 80 kilometers per hour. Now, some of them have told that, sir, it's Newton first law. Some of them have told that it is completely Newton's third law. But in my point, just I'm going to share the exact truth behind that of this the particular activity. This is completely Newton's second law. Because why? Because the particular body or this is the particular body is the particular man. So we should not say that this particular thing is the mechanical point of view we are supposed to discuss in this particular aspect. This is the particular matter. Okay, this is the particular particle. We have to assume it as a body. This body is in the bus. So the body, when you are traveling in that bus, your body as well, it maintains itself for the sake of to travel at the speed of 60 kilometers per hour or 80 kilometers per hour. இப்போ நீங்க வந்து ஒரு ஐடியல் ஸ்டேட்ல ஒரு தரையில நீங்க ஒரு எர்த் சர்ஃபேஸ்ல நீங்க ஐடியலா நின்றுட்டு இருந்தீங்க அப்படின்னா you can say that you are in the stationary location. But whereas you are traveling in that bus, okay, the bus traveling in that particular velocity of about to say 60 kilometers per hour, then your body as well, it will just have the coherence with that bus acceleration. Your body too will maintain the acceleration, the velocity of 60 kilometers per hour. So it seems that particular particle is moving with some acceleration force, or some velocity. So when you are applying the brake, when you are applying the braking system, automatically just you are going to apply the force. Then what is the Newton's second law says? As well the D'Alembert law says F equal to ma. Force is directly proportional to the mass into acceleration. Acceleration, the driver is going to apply the pedal, okay, that is the acceleration force. Due to that acceleration only, the bus start moving from one location to another location. The entire mass of that body is m. So the braking force is the f. So when you apply the braking force, automatically the mass and acceleration will have the equivalent force. So the braking force is directly equivalent to the mass and the acceleration force. So completely this activity comes under the Newton second law. Okay, some of the students, I think who is that name of that guy? Two of them have actually participated in that Newton second law. Sir, this particular question is completely related to the Newton second law. Who is the two guys have actually participated in that particular debate?
Jayachandran and Nimal Kumar, sir.
Jayachandran and
Nimal Kumar.
Nimal Kumar. Jayachandran and Nimal Kumar, are you there?
Sir.
Vimal Kumar, Jayachandran, Nimal Kumar, Jayachandran. Yes, you can unmute your mic and you can come to the class, man. Jayachandran, he has given his answer in the chat box that I'm present, but due to some mic problem, I think he could not give his presence to that Google Classroom. See, the answer is that Newton's second law. Then the answer which so far I have shared with you, the same set of answer as well had been shared by Jayachandran and Nimal Kumar. So as we told you earlier, this activity is completely based on the brainstorming session is completely based on the Newton second law. So as we promised you, this week price, okay, this week our reward or prize is jointly going to be shared with Jayachandran and Nimal Kumar. So I big the congrats to both the guys. You have completely Googled out and you have come out with the exact answer with the proper definition and the proper explanation. Congrats to Jayachandran and Nimal Kumar for your wonderful and lovely answer. So when the college reopens, then automatically, as we promised, myself and Barney Kumar sir jointly share the prizes with Jayachandran and Nimal Kumar. So Jai Krishna, just kindly note down the two names in your diary, so that when the college reopens, then automatically we are in the position to share the prizes to Jayachandran and Nimal Kumar. Thank you, guys. The next, this not this week, then coming week, the similar kind of the session is going to be the same set of the brainstorming session is going to be shared with your peoples related to the torque and momentum. Torque and momentum. So far, you might have studied about the linear velocity, acceleration, torque, linear acceleration, and the circular angular velocity. These are all the common the four topic you might have studied in your entire engineering scenario in the rapid manner, but you doesn't know where exactly this particular stance is going to be applied. What kind of application you are going to get out of this particular torque or angular velocity. அது பத்தி உங்களுக்கு அந்த அளவுக்கு awareness இருக்காது. We will have the detailed PowerPoint presentation related to that torque and angular acceleration. Following that presentation, just we will planning to throw you some set of questions. Then the coming week, okay, probably in the month of August, second week, we will have the detailed discussion with that particular activity. So those who are coming out with the exact answer with their definition, we will again we will just share you with the proper reward and award prizes for those candidates who are coming out with the exact answer. Now I'm thankful to those two candidates who have actually participated, that Jayachandran and Nimal Kumar. Thank you very much, guys, for your proper involvement and the exactness of your answer. Thank you. Now over to Barney Kumar sir. Sir is going to teach you the flywheel problems and the flywheel design problems. Barney Kumar sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on that, sir. So thank you, sir.
Thank you.
So, yeah, switch off your presentation, sir. Then only I can.
Okay.
Okay. Students, I think all of you, it will be very clear about this brainstorming session. Now we move on to the dynamics of machinery now. Here is a second same problem. What you seen in the last class is called design of flywheels. Design of flywheels. In the design of flywheels, we seen one problem that. Okay, the same set of questions are for a second problem. Okay, in this multi-cylinder engine, the data will be given for a multi-cylinder engine. We already seen so many problems based on this data. This like a plus 160, minus 172, 168, minus 199 like that. So in addition to that, we are going to see about that suitable dimension of a rectangular flywheel. We want to find out that dimension of a rectangular flywheel ring if the breadth is twice its thickness. Okay, it's given. Okay, I read out the question once again fully now, and then I explain about the what is the thing. It will be given in that questions. Okay, it's a multi-cylinder engine. Okay, it's a thing. It will be given here. Okay, so run at a speed will be given as a 600 rpm. On the drawing the turning moment diagram to a scale of 1 mm equal to 250 Newton meter and 1 mm equal to 3 degree. The areas above and below the mean torque line is mm square, given in terms of mm square. And some problems it will be given in terms of meter square. Look it out here. In the third line, it will be given as one line in mm square. Okay, in some questions it will be given in terms of meter square. Okay, while you calculating all these things, okay, with pressure, you must whether it will be given in terms of meter square or in terms of mm square. Okay, you want to convert like that as per your requirement. Okay, you want to convert into meter into or mm square or mm square into meter square. Okay, like that you want to, vice versa you want to convert that. Okay, and energy scale data will be given as plus 160, minus 172, plus 168, minus 191, plus 197 and 162. The speed will be kept as an plus or minus 1% of the mean speed. Okay, and then calculate the necessary moment of inertia of the flywheel. They ask two questions here. The first one is called the moment of inertia of the flywheel and suitable dimension of the rectangular flywheel. The given what we seen in the last sum is called that is also a rectangular flywheel. Okay, this is called rectangular flywheel, means the whole setup of a rectangular flywheel, it's not a rectangular, it's in the circular shape only. They given the cross section here. You want to find out the cross section of the rectangular. Okay, rectangular flywheel rim. Its breadth is twice the thickness. Its data will be given. So look it out here. There's no numerical data will be given. The data will be given in terms of words itself. Okay, you want to look it out the each and every point here. Breadth will be taken into thickness. So many of them doing the mistake in here. I've seen so many papers also, not your class, earlier classes, I've seen that. So what we given in the theoretical part, they skipped that one. Okay. So the data, okay, 250, this 160, 191, 197, they're taken into account. Okay. So these are the given data. We can solve this thing like that. But in the theoretical part itself, it will be given that breadth will be twice its thickness. Like that, it will be given. So you want to study each and every point will be given in the sum. Okay, the density will be given as 7,250 kg per meter square, and the Wood stress is 6 megapascal. Assume that the rim contributes 90% of the flywheel effect. Okay, it's a one more data will be given here. And this data is not seen in the last problems, in the flywheel problems. This is the first time we are seeing this. 92% of the flywheel effect. Rim contributes that 92%. While you calculating for the rim calculation, you want taken only a 92% of the data. Okay, that is a Delhi value or any other value calculating for the rim calculations. You must taken as only a 92%. What's the data will be given here? For 100% means you want to take in only an account of 92%, reduce into 92%. Okay, that's all. Okay, just multiply of 0.92, that is enough there. Okay, yeah, listen. The data will be given in terms of scale 250 and 3 degree. So I taken that one first of all, 250 Newton meter and 3 degree. So multiplying of 250 into 3 into pi by 180 here. That's a thing. 3 into pi by 180. Instead of them 3 degree, they calculating as a pi by 60. Both the things is the same. So 250 into pi by 60 is an 13.1 Newton meter. It's an energy scale will be given. Energy scale in terms of turning moment as well as the crank angle. So trend 160, 172, 168, 191, 197, and 162. Okay, plus and minus. Based on the data will be given. Plus side means you want to draw in a plus. Okay, minus means you want to side in a negative side. Okay, minus sign. Okay, based on that. There's a thing. This is for your reference only. It's not given means you must draw the reference diagram there. Okay, this diagram must be present in your answer sheet. Okay, surely must be present. Okay, because how much you are taken from this. Okay, that's the thing, it will be represented here. Okay, next one is called energy calculation. Okay, energy calculation. Anyone can explain about the energy calculation, because so many classes I taken this about the energy calculations. Ashwin Kumar K. Ashwin Kumar K, can you explain about this energy scale calculation?
Sir, which one, sir?
Energy calculation. You can explain this slide. That's all. The slide அப்படியே explain பண்ணுங்க போதும். What will be given in this slide?
In the starting, we are
So
generally
many
taking energy at A is equal to E, sir. Because E is
Okay.
generally we are assumed as energy. So short form we are
Okay,
taking
super.
at E. And energy at B
Okay,
is
super, man,
equal
super.
to E plus 160. That 160 is given in the diagram, sir. Because it is in positive moment, we have taken plus 160.
Superman, super.
Next, energy at C is equal to E plus 160 minus 172. That 172 is in
Okay.
negative direction, sir. So minus 172 is given. On subtracting that,
Okay.
E minus 12 is there, sir. Then this answer is taken at energy at D. E is equal to minus 12 plus 168 is given in the diagram. So adding this,
Okay,
E is
okay,
equal to
okay.
156. Next, E is equal to 156 is taken.
Thank you, thank you. Thank you, student. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Superman. That's just this is one of the feedback. That's all. Okay, how much you are learned from this date from this online class. That's all. Okay, super. Thank you. And you're calculating about the energy level at a E at a F G like that similar way. So you're taking this in a which one is a minimum value and maximum value from this. Okay, minimum value is in a minus side is in a lower value, higher value is called a minimum. So minus side higher value, minus side 35 is an higher value, that is a minimum energy, and a positive side maximum value is called a maximum energy. Okay, you taken the both the values, it will be highlighted this. Surely you must highlight these values. Okay, E minus 35 and E plus 162. Okay, both the things you must highlight it in your answer sheet. Okay, E minus 35, E plus 162. Okay, and then you're calculating a daily value, maximum energy minus minimum energy, like this, and then you can get the value of 197 mm square. And 197 into 13.1. This 13.1 we get it from this year. Okay, we already calculated in the last slide itself. That's 131. Okay, 13.1. Sorry, instead of 13.1, I tell you about that 131. It's a 13.1. So 197 into 13.1. That's the total value is 2581 Newton meters. Okay, and the CS will be given. CS will be given here 1%. You are taken as a 2% here. That is 0.02. That is 0.02. Okay, calculating a daily value. Daily equal to I into omega square CS. Okay, you want to find out this I value only here. This I value, omega square is already given as an in terms of speed. You convert into that speed into omega there. That is 62.84. Okay, and the CS value will be given as a 2%. That is 0.02. Put together, that's a value is called I equal to 32.7 kg meter square. That's a value of I. What we'll be asking here, calculating the necessary moment of inertia of the flywheel. Okay, we calculated the inertia of the flywheel here. That's the first step. Okay, this is the same kind of problems we already seen in the flywheel design also. Now the dimension of the flywheel you are going to see in that. Okay, so additionally you are going to solve about that some other data based on the density and the given values. So this is called dimension of a flywheel rim. Can I go through these two slides for a moment, all the students? You need any data, you can take it out now itself. I'll share all the slides to you after finishing this units. Okay, you can go through for your quiz. Go through the book also, because the quiz, what you're asking the question, you can go through it, not in the slides. Okay, while I'm taking the class, I will explain that things. Okay, that's the thing, it's not in the slides. Okay, some of the what is about the angular oscillation, these all things I explained in a book, explained in a presentation, but not in the screen, not in that PPT there. Okay, so I share your PPT also. Still few of them it's not in a class. Almost going to end the session now. And one more thing we spoke about in a class committee meeting. What is the thing is called? So many of them it's joining the class and left the class, and then after while taking the attendance joining the class. Don't repeat this kind of silly activities in the class. I didn't expect you from this. I move on to the next slide. Only Tamil hasn't given the send a message about the today's absent. Okay, what about the remaining? Yeah, I move on to the third slide for the same problem. Thickness, you want to thickness you want to find out, and you want to find out the breadth. Breadth in terms of thickness will be given. So B equal to 2 times of 2T, that is given value. Okay, and then you want to find out the dimensions, mean diameter, D, capital D, and V equal to peripheral velocity. Okay, these are 4 data for your dimension of the flywheel rim required. Okay, whether they given the didn't mention or not, dimension of the flywheel you want to design means you want to calculate these 4 things. Okay, B and T and the capital D and B. Okay, velocity, mean diameter, breadth, and thickness. Okay, so Hooke's stress will be given as 6 megapascal converted into 6 into 10 power 6 here, and rho into V square. Rho into V square. Rho density will be given. You want to find out this velocity, that is a velocity V here. So V square. Cross multiply of all these things, 6 into 10 power 6 is already given. Density is also given as 7250. So cross multiplying of all these things, we get the V of 28.8 meters per second. From this we calculate you can calculate the d value here, b equal to pi d n by 60. These all things it's in a general formula we already seen in the kinematics also, these things. Okay. um, Brake calculation and clutch calculation we already seen, b equal to pi d n by 60 here. Okay, that's same thing here repeated. um, we already got the v value as in a 28.8 meter per second, and the pi value you know that, d you want to find out, and n is also given value. Okay, so cross multiply of all these things we get the mean diameter of the flywheel. Mean diameter of the flywheel in terms of meters, 0.92 meters. Okay, because of what's the value, we are putting the velocity in terms of meters here, so what we get the value in terms of meter only here, that's a 0.92 meters. Okay, and then next one is called, we want to find out the mass of the flywheel. Okay, mass of the flywheel. For this mass of the flywheel ring calculation, they given one condition that only 92% of the data only will be taken into account for the rim calculations. That's the thing, it will be given in your data itself. Okay, assume that the rim contributes only 92% of the flywheel effect. So you want to put it that 92% here. Okay, it's not given means you can directly take your Delhi value. Okay, Delhi value is 2581. We already calculated in the last slide itself. Okay, this value 2581. Okay, um, that's given only, and the rim contributes only 92%. So you taken into 0.92 here. Okay, 0.92 into Delhi, because so Delhi for rim it's only a 92%. Okay, 0.92 into Delhi value, that's a 0.92 into 2581, that is 2375 Newton meter. Okay, and the fluctuation of maximum fluctuation of energy of the rim, Delhi rim, equal to 2375 into m into v square into cs. You can get the mass value, that is 143 kg. And then mass equal to, you know that the formula is equal to volume into density formula. Volume into mass equal to is nothing but of volume into density. Volume equal to formula equal to pi dA, that is pi into diameter into area. Okay, so area you can split this area into breadth into thickness, because it will be given as a rectangular cross section, breadth into thickness. Okay, that's the thing, the area will be split, a will be splitted into b into t here. Okay, so pi into d into b into t into rho. Rho means is a density. Density is also available data there. Okay, 7250. Mass will be 143 kg, and pi equal to pi, and the d equal to 0.92. We already calculated here 0.92 here. That's value, and b equal to 2 times of thickness, already given value, that is also b equal to 2 times of thickness here. So I put it at that things, and t isn't directly t, and the rho density equal to 7250. That's a given value. Put together all those things is called an 41,914 t square. Cross multiply of all those things, we get that t square value as 0.0034 square, and taking the square root, that we get the value of 58.4 mm. Okay, we get the value as this only 0.00584 meters. We get the value in terms of meters, because we already put the velocity in terms of meter per second only, as so, and density is also in terms of kg per meter cube only. So we get the data thickness in terms of meters only. So convert into mm, 58.4 mm. So and breadth equal to is nothing but of 2 times of an thickness, that is 116.8. 2 times of an thickness is 116.8 mm. Okay, dimensions அப்படின்னு வந்தாலே இல்ல டிசைன்ல வந்துட்டாலே நம்ம இன்ஜினியரிங் சைடுல நம்ம maximum you can put the answer in terms of mm. Okay, it's not a big issue. While writing in a meters, just convert into mm. Okay, all the areas we can write into mm, that is enough. Okay, it's an the value is very huge, you can convert into meter. Okay, that is okay on that time only. Okay, this is all about that today's class. I put the slide, this slide for a while to copy our data. Okay, because in the last yesterday's class committee meeting, some of them told that they need some time for your copying the data. Okay, just I put the data for a while to take the data or important points or important formulas. Suresh sir, you can take the attendance now.
Sir?
Sir, you can take the attendance now.
Okay, sir. Okay. Then the one more the important the notification, or else you can take this one as request, okay, from our side, because we doesn't know what kind of the thing which is going to happen in our near future, because last semester itself you had the very good not very good, it's a very bad effect due to this the COVID pandemic situation. So because of that, based on your the internal marks and the attendance percentage only, just you have got passed in your the earlier semester. We doesn't know what kind of the futuristic approach is going to be taken by our Anna University. See, then and there, because we are in the position to disclose the importance of your online classes today, then and there, before evening 3 o'clock, all your attendance will be updated in the unified portal day and day. After the first session is getting over, within 10 to 15 minutes, myself and Barney Kumar sir is in the position to just mark your attendance in the unified portal, because this 3 portfolios alone is going to be give you the very good impact in your forthcoming the semester grades or the semester marks. One is your attendance, next is your active participation in the MCQ question test. Next, third one is active participation towards your the cycle test or so-called the internal assessment test. This 3 portfolios alone will give you the very good impact or a very good scoring effect in your forthcoming semester. So, our kind the instruction or the pleasing instruction to your student is that, because we are in the practical situation, we are in the position to take care of your entire the future. So please be present to the class, because yesterday also we had a class committee meeting. Your so-called your class representative and some of your the subordinates have participated in that course committee meeting. During that course committee meeting itself, we insisted the student to just come and actively participate in the online classes very effectively. So if they might have communicated this, I hope they might have communicated the same thing to your the personal group as well. So just be present to the online class with the exact timing, because throughout that entire 40 minutes of the time, so we are in the position to take the attendance for 4 schools, 8:30 once and 8 in between of 9 o'clock, 8:45 once, then again 9 o'clock once, and again 9:15 once. In the 4 school of attendance, just we are planning to take, we are forced to take. So based on this, the average of the 4 attendance only, there is an automatic system also in the Excel sheet. So it will clearly give the your exact presence towards that particular class. So the same thing, after completion of your session, just we are going to upload the same thing to the unified system. Before evening 3 o'clock, everything will be monitored, everything will be noted into the centralized unified system. The same will be the same attendance will be given to the government also. So our personal request to all your students is that be present to the class with in the exact timing. In case if you are starting the class by 8:30, because 8:36, 8:31, 33, probably we are going to take the attendance, because it's a completely automatic system. We can't do anything. We are completely helpless towards your the entire the attendance, because we can't give the attendance, because everything is completely automated. When you are entering into the Google Classroom, automatically it will be noted down into the attendance monitoring system. The same thing will be automatically, it will be entered to the unified the attendance portal system. So we can't do any sort of the negotiation or the excuses to the student community. So it's completely monitored by the unified attendance portal system. So at last, you should not ask myself and Bunny sir that sir, that day we have participated, we are present in the Google Classroom, but our name is not there. So don't come with such kind of excuses, my dear students. Just be present to the class with the exact time, and this three portfolios alone will give the very good effective towards your grading system or scoring system in this end of this particular semester. One is attendance, second one is active participation and the scoring in MCQ test, third one is internal assessment test, then fourth one, what do you call the assignments. This fourth thing alone will have the very good effect, and we are maintaining as the complete monitoring system towards this the entire semester, throughout this entire semester. So try to understand this thing very deliberately and diligently, and give your active participation, dear students. I hope you would have understand this thing in the positive manner. Then similarly, whenever we are in the position to ask someone else to come forward and read that question and give the answer, see, some of the students felt whether the answer would be right or wrong. நான் சொல்றது வந்து தப்பா ரைட்டா, இல்லைன்னா வந்து எப்படி ஸ்டாஃப்ஸ் வந்து எப்படி ஃபீல் பண்ணுவாங்க, இல்லைன்னா ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் வந்து எப்படி வந்து அதை நெகட்டிவா எடுத்துக்குவாங்களா பாசிட்டிவா எடுத்துக்குவாங்களா அப்படின்ற மாதிரி. Just we are coming under some sort of the customized inferiority complex thing. You need not worry about that. So similarly, you don't compare with others. You need not worry about the thing, the answer which you are going to stay to the in front of anyone else, because this is the place, this is the particular the place where you can carve yourself. உன்னை வந்து நீயே செதுக்கிக்கலாம். Neither the answer may be right nor wrong. You need not worry about that, because we both of them here to just correct your answers. நானும் பர்னி சார் வந்து உங்க ஆன்சர்ஸ் கரெக்ட் பண்றதுக்காக தான் அங்க இருக்கோம். நீ தப்பா சொன்னா, நீ என்னடா தப்பா சொல்லிட்டே, உனக்கு இது கூட தெரியாதா, அறிவு இல்லையா, முட்டாளா, நீ மூடனா அப்படின்ற மாதிரி கொஸ்டின் கேட்கறதுக்கு we are not here. We are just here to service your guys. Okay, உனக்கு ஈஸியா அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் பண்ணிக்கிறதுக்கும், நீ தப்பு பண்ணா அதை திருத்தி உன்னை மேல கொண்டு வரதுக்காக தான் நாங்க இருக்கிறோம். ஓகேவா? அதனால just try to understand the thing. Whenever someone is being asked to unmute your mic and come forward to say something, just forcibly just come out. தாராளமா ஓப்பன் மைண்டடா வெளியில வந்து சார் இதுதான் சார், அப்ப நான் என்ன சார் தப்பா நான் சொன்னது, ஆமாப்பா நீ தப்பு இல்லை கொஞ்சம் கரெக்ட் பண்ணிக்கோப்பா அப்படின்னு தான் நாங்க சொல்லுவோம். we are not the police people. Okay, when you are commit mistake harmfully or brutally, we are not going to harm you like anything. So you have to come out with the knowing things. Then we are, whether it may be right or wrong, now we are here to just give our comments so that you can educate yourself. Then the next time you can correct yourself. Then you can come out with the exact answer. And the brainstorming session, only 6 of them have actively participated, not remaining of them. So these are all the places. இது நல்ல ஒரு ஆக்டிவ் the கோவிட் வந்து உங்களுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல பிளாட்ஃபார்ம் கொடுத்துருக்குது. இந்த நல்ல பிளாட்ஃபார்ம்ல நீ நல்ல ஒண்ணு செதுக்கிக்கிட்டு நல்ல ஒரு சிலையா நீ மாத்திக்கோ ஒண்ணு. நீ புரியுது ராஜா? அஜித் குமார் இருக்கீங்களா?
இல்ல, இப்போ சார் என்னத்துக்கு சொல்றாருன்னு பாத்தீங்கன்னா, இப்பவே வந்து ஒரு சில ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸோட என்ன ஆன்லைன் கிளாஸ்லயே வந்து சார் இது வரைக்கும் உங்களுக்கு கிளாஸ் எடுத்ததே இல்லை சுரேஷ்குமார் சார். நானும் சுரேஷ்குமார் சாரும் பேசும்போது சார் என்ன டிஸ்கஸ் பண்றது, இந்த அருணாச்சலேஸ்வர் பாலகார்த்திக் அட்டனே பண்ண மாட்டேன்றாங்க, இவங்க எப்பவுமே இப்படித்தானா அப்படின்ற மாதிரி கேட்கிறாரு. அவருக்கே ஒரு பிளாக் மார்க் கிரியேட் ஆயிடுச்சு இப்போ. ஓகேங்களா? இது மாதிரி யாரும் வரக்கூடாது அப்படின்றதுக்காக தான் அந்த 2 பசங்க கண்டிப்பா இப்படிதான் இருப்பாங்க அப்படின்ற மாதிரி சார் இப்பவே வந்து நோட் பண்ணி சொல்ல ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாரு. அவங்களோட இதெல்லாம் என்ன டேட்டா, அவங்க எப்பவுமே இப்படிதானா அப்படின்ற மாதிரி கேட்க ஆரம்பிச்சிட்டாரு சாரு. ஸோ இது மாதிரி நெகட்டிவா கிரியேட் பண்ணிக்காதீங்க, அதுதான் சொல்லிட்டு இருக்கோம் நாங்க. வேற மாறி வேற ஒன்றும் இல்லை. ஓகே, Thank you, students. Thank you for attending the session.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.